Let your body rock. Let your body move. Let your body jump. Let your body rock. Let your body move to the killer groove. Let your body rock. Let your body move. Let your body jump. Let your body rock. Let your body move to the killer groove.
Yo, Obi-Wan. It's almost 1 a.m. for you? I didn't realize you were a European player, Obi-Wan. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just didn't realize. I mean, the tournaments generally only last about like 2.5 hours. So in terms of tournaments, they're not usually that long, as long as people actually play their matches and we don't have any issues. It's a big if, though. It's hot over here. It's pretty hot here too. There's no VC. VC is for commentary. We don't just all hang. You all are more than welcome to hang out in a VC. People that are playing, but I don't have a VC for that in here. Well, if your opponent doesn't show up, then I will roll it as a DQ. You'll get a free win. This is a Swiss bracket, though. It's not ran like a. It's not a double elimination like most. Just the most fighting game tournaments. This is more for, you know, people to learn and get familiar and get plenty of games. And if you don't know what that is, basically all you need to know is that I will call all your matches and you play them out. And there will be 4 to 5 matches for everyone, depending on if there's an even or odd amount of people. If there's one person out, an odd amount of people, then there's going to be one person out every single round. Who's going first? I don't know yet. There's still time to sign up. There's about 12 minutes left to sign up. And depending on, you know, who shows up, that could affect who I decide to put on stream and whatnot. At least first. Like, whatever challenge is showing right now is not true. The players will definitely get moved around. Yo, the 3-shoot streak, thank you so much, Nemonoom. Even less usually. Yeah, it's usually like 2.5 hours if there's no hold-ups. If no one's taking like forever to play off-stream matches or something. Yeah, there's about 10 minutes left to sign up. Please do that as soon as possible if you want to play. Now, sometimes I feel like I should make like a video that's like an explainer on the Swiss format, because I feel like that's something a lot of gamers don't really know. What's up, Dirus? CC, I will ping each player individually at the beginning of each round, who they're playing with, and everything like that. So if you're just paying attention to the Discord, you should be okay. It took a little bit for the tournament to get going yesterday, but it was once it actually got going, it was pretty good. Hopefully they get the kinks ironed out for next time, and it's just a smooth production, and it's some sick KI and whatnot. Oh, I didn't fix a sign-up command. That's my bad, Dirus. That is a good reminder for me to fix the MooBot, though, real fast. There's always something I forget. Let me fix those commands. Usually I will at least have the bracket set up correctly. So you can do exclamation point bracket to find the sign up link. Because I do just host it openly on there. Okay, sign up link is live now. My bad. I'm a professional, don't you know? I got enough time to eat? Can you eat in 7 minutes? It's at least time for a snack. There will be a little bit of downtime between each round. I'm not sure if it's enough to eat, but you're not gonna be like gaming every single moment. I mean, it definitely has less downtime than most tournaments. Like a double elim bracket and whatnot. What's the downtime? The downtime is every gamer only plays one match per round, and I run 2 sets. Well, they play 1 set per round, and I run 2 sets on stream just to give everybody time to play out their stuff. So if you finish your set, you'll have to wait until the next round starts. What's up, Jerron? But you're free to, you know, boot up ranked, do whatever else until the next round starts. It shouldn't be too long. A set of KI can only last so long. And we do play first to 3 in KI, so... No, sometimes they go a little long, but usually not. You might get fried. You mean like beat up? What does fried mean in this context? Are you just saying you're going like... Yeah, I'm not sure what that means in that context. Beat? Yeah. I'm old, okay? You youngins. I'm assuming... I'm just making up shit right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't think I've ever heard fried used like that. But I got it. You know, I made the guess and I was correct. But this is the place to lose. This is, you know... This is a competitive format, but it's kind of set up to where, like, your focus should be just improving and not worrying too much about your placement. Still might get fried? I mean, it's totally possible, yeah. Been playing since you were 6? Wait, you're only 16? Man, you are young. Oh yeah, I guess fried could be taken as like an alternative of cooked. It's worse? It's worse than cooked. Okay. Okay, there's about 3 to 4 minutes left to sign up. If you want to join in here, get in there now. Although, honestly, I'm surprised we have 10 people. I assumed we would have fewer players with the 4th of July happening. But yeah, CC, since you're so curious, it seems like there's a big question. Whatever it turns over the top of the hour, I will ping everyone that signed up so close, then give me like a few moments to make sure everything's right, and then I'll start pinging matches out. About who's on stream, who's off stream. And also, since you're new, if you're on stream, all I ask is that you do not pick Sadira's stage. Don't pick Assassin's Cave. I've had complaints before in the past about arachnophobia and whatnot, so I decided to ban that stage on stream. Okay, I'm just making sure. Some people aren't aware. Oh, I appreciate that, CC. A lot of people do not read the rules, and they're like, "What? What happened? Why?" If you actually read the rules, you are in the vast minority of players. And I super appreciate it. I am going to send it. You checked in. Yeah, Zombie, known rookie. Congrats, Zombie, by the way. I don't know if I ever personally said congrats yesterday, but congrats again. Yeah. No, I super appreciate it. I'm going to set a commercial. About a minute left to sign up if you want to get in there. Not you, Zombie. No shit, I'm not even booted KI yet. I'm so good at this thing. I was too busy like setting up everything. B. What's up, Zombie? Okay, hopefully it doesn't take a long time to sync. We are playing on Xbox tonight. It costs you $1,000. Yeah, if a good player wants to sign up for the rookies, give me a sweet little 1K, I'll let you sign up. I'll let you in there. Alright. Getting the lobby set up and then we'll start the bracket. It's just a black screen for you? I don't know what to tell you, Dirus. I think that's a you issue. Or fail, let's experiment. Top 12 should do a super sexy firefighter themed calendar to raise money for the game. What do you mean raise money for the game? What? Oh god, not this. Yeah, the stream might be scuffed today, but we will run the bracket regardless. I'm hoping that's not going to be a consistent issue. If it is, I'm going to be very annoyed today. No. Alright, I already pinged that the signups are closed. If you want to play in the bracket, make sure you sign up on time. He didn't even try to let me know beforehand. I even like did test streaming for like a while beforehand and I got nothing. Okay, let's see. Those off stream. I usually don't. I forgot during this I don't mark it on stream. Okay, here we go. Chris. Actually, Glowseekurr and BlisterWarts on stream now. Obi-Wan and Havik on stream after this. Chriz and Eryz? Is that how you say that? Off stream. Dirus and faffel off stream. CC and Taz plays off stream, please. What do I have up there? Oh yeah, I need to kill the music. That's what's going. Oh my god. Is this really not going to start the lobby? Hold on, let me restart my game. I'm gonna be really not happy if my internet does not hold up. I'm okay with slight blips. Slight blips we can deal with. You see me now? I mean, I've been back for a minute, man. But yeah, there is a heat wave where I'm living, and that seems to be making the internet worse. Maybe it's the storms as well. There are storms happening as well. Hopefully we can make it through it. At the very least, the tournament will be ran, even if the stream is shit. If I get disconnected, just keep on playing the matches that you have. Soccer's a fake sport. Why is soccer a fake sport? Okay, I have invited the gamers for the first set. We got Glowseekurr, we got BlisterWarts. Yo, Devil, what's up? BlisterWarts. Please get in the lobby. Thank you for the stream streak. Before long. Only wish good luck to you or your brother. Pick one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Did I see two Jagos? That makes sense between these two players. Just a wing kick in, drop the combo. That was a good air to air from BlisterWarts, actually. The mash. That's a mash. Oh, why'd you go for empty DP into throw? You gotta do empty DP into another DP. Damn, BlisterWarts is watching the sky. No punish. Good timing on the wing kick, but no conversion of the combo. If you send special moves in neutral, you can just press a button, any button, and you'll go directly to auto doubles. DP? No. Why'd you do Shadow? If you have a punish in a situation like that, or you can involt or something with Jago, it's always more valuable to go to just heavy Dragon Punch. It does more damage, and you typically don't want to really use Shadow for that anyways. With Shadow with Jago, you want to be using it for linker damage or invul of some sort, like a Shadow and whatnot. Projectile invul, I mean. The crosscut! Oh, that was kind of sick. We are getting wild with the wind kicks. No punishes though. Jago can punish his own wind kick with DP. Any strength. I mean, the heavier ones you can punish with just buttons. But even the light one, Jago can punish, I'm pretty sure. Maybe... Wind kick into wind kick. Shadow counter. Let's go. Here's the start. Light into juggle. I don't know why you go for juggle ender. It's like the setup ender, but if you don't really have setups, it's kind of just a waste of time. Shadow, there we go. Nice cleanup.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Very nice. But yeah, Jago players, don't let Jago's wind kick you. You can DP that. Obviously, if they have Fireball behind it, they can use that to keep themselves kind of safe. But just a regular wind kick with no Shadow behind it. Zombies distracting you. Get out of chat, man. If you're a player at a tournament, especially a newer player, I recommend turning off any streams while you're playing. Focus on the game. Don't have anything else going on.
Fight on. Ready. Fight. Lock out.
DDoS them. I went for the meaty. I think another DP would have worked there. Glowseekurr with the little fuzzy mash there. Oh, we wake up mash. What are you afraid of? You definitely can't be too, like, you know, the 20, getting hit by the 27 sucks, but you can't be too afraid of doing pressure to Jago. Ooh, combo. Got the manual. Heavy breaker immediately, though. Oh, bad punish. That was up under Ender. Oh, doesn't have the meaties either. You gotta time those meaties. One chance into Ender. That was nice. No fireball usage? Yeah. Instinct Jago's gonna win the fireball war. The jumping though? Light manualed. Jago's light goes so far. Why didn't you just do DP Ender? Why does every Jago, newer Jago, want to do launcher Ender? Just do the DP Ender. He would have killed. Tried to anti-air. Jago's heavy jumping heavy punch though is a demon button blowout. Preemptive air to air. I don't know about that. No anti-airs. BlisterWarts got anti-airs. I wouldn't recommend using Shadow for that, but he's got anti-airs. The low crush. Mediums. Lock out quickly. No fireballs. Oh, I guess he didn't have meter for it. No, you press it too early. You press it for an air-to-air timing, not for jumping. Oh my god. Glowseekur's too afraid to pressure him. Again, you could DP punish, wouldn't kick.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
You can get heavier punishes on the medium and the... Actually, I don't know if you can on the medium one. But on the heavy one, you can definitely get a better punish. But if you want to not think about it too much, I'm pretty sure at most spacings, Jago can just punish with DP. Take a minute here. It's happening.
Fight on. Ready. Fight.
Into Kukin. I will say, Glowseekurr, BlisterWarts is kind of just being a bit more defensive here, and it's working out. Again, Launcher Ender, I don't know why you... I think you should pretty much always just do damage Ender with Jago, unless you need meter or you want the wall splat. TP. Yes. Yes. I don't know what noise that I made that was. I want to see Glowseekurr do some meaties. I don't think BlisterWarts has woken up with heavy DP once. Do some meaties, opener Ender. No. Oh, he found it. Yeah, he did light DP. If you're trying to wake up with something invincible with Jago, always do heavy DP. The only reason you should do a lighter DP is if they're jumping and they're like at a more closer angle to you. So heavy DP will whip. Glowseekurr also needs anti-airs. BlisterWarts is just kind of jumping at him. Oh my god, meaty heavy DP! Heavy throw. Light, locked out. Maximizing the damage. Be careful now. Overhead. He doesn't DP. I mean, that gets some life back, but he could have got like a heavier advantage in the match. I feel like. Win the kick. Nice. And he guest breaks again. Why are you doing launcher ender? Just do DP ender. Okay, Glowseekur's still in it though. Unless you have setups to do after launcher ender, you should not be doing launcher ender like ever. If you have practice setups, go ahead, go for it. As far as I know, I don't think there's any situation. Oh, I guess launcher could be useful for instinct stuff maybe, but I feel like usually you just want to do the fireball ender anyways to do instinct. You're going to convince your MK friend to play in one of these? That's pretty cool. AAs and enders, like he might win, honestly. There's a lot of players in the rookies that just do not have anti-airs. That was a kind of a gross jump in though. Nice wing kick punish. No heavy break, but we blow out the combo anyways. Make sure you get your enders. I would love to see Glowseekurr just look to anti-air. It's definitely a huge issue. Why are you not doing DP ender? That just did less damage, I'm pretty sure. He tries to A. Okay. Yeah, if you, like I said, if you have a setup afterwards, like that's what launcher ender's for. If you, but they're just like doing a little juggle afterwards that doesn't like lead to much of anything. I do like the patience that I'm seeing from BlisterWarts. Like he'll, oh, never mind, he dropped his controller. I don't know what happened there, but you gotta stay in the game, man. We DP the punish with, or we punish the DP with DP. I don't know if he's trying to like have aura or something by just standing there, but that is not the play. You're losing a lot of health for doing that. Another DP. Yeah, and Glowseekurr could really benefit from just being defensive sometimes and just looking for the jump in. He didn't have a DP out of the backdash. Why are we doing launcher ender? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know the reason. The reason you do launcher ender is because you want to do cool shit that whiffs. Y'all gotta learn the classic of doing whiff wind kick into DP. Oh, finish it? There we go. Again, big note. If you're Jago and you have wind kick being done to you, you can punish wind kick with Dragon Punch. Every time. Almost every time. There's probably like a few small ranges that you can't. But yeah, good little 3-1 there for BlisterWarts. Thank you for getting in the lobby fast. Commercial time. And then we get the next set. Let's see, who did I call? We got Obi-Wan, we got Havik. Havik we've not seen in a while. I'm pretty sure he's still playing Saberwolf. This should be a good one. You did 3-0? Oh, you 3-0'd the person? Taz? Yeah, make sure you're accurate with your score reports. Thank you for alerting me, though. I appreciate that. This is what it's fine. It's fine. Stuff happens. As long as you're communicating about mistakes, that's I'm extremely pleased if you're communicating. Like the most frustrating thing in these tournaments is whenever people are just not saying anything. I don't know what's going on. We have a wolf mirror. Is this just gonna be all mirrors today? I have seen Obi-Wan play some Wolf as well. Overpower. We know about overpower plus frames. I don't like using Ragged Edge though, like that. Shadow counter. Yeah, if you're playing against a Saber Wolf that's relying on using Ragged Edge to hit confirm into a combo, that makes them very shadow counterable. That's something you should be looking for. The overhead comes out, easy lockout. We maximize the damage, very nice. Oh, the delay! Throw punish. You can punish with a combo. I believe the overhead is -6 and the hamstring is -5 or something. They're at least that minus. You can get a combo punish. I mean, back heavy punch is one of Saberwolf's core tools. It's one of his strongest things. It does have weaknesses. That wasn't even a punish. He just wasn't blocking. Come on, Havik. Oh, try to dash through. Medium. That one was a punish. Overpower. Taking his turn back. Again, Shadow Counter is a really strong tool to use against characters like Saberwolf that rely on plus frames. It is a guess in a lot of sequences, except for these ones that are sending Ragged Edge on block. Any move that hits twice on block is a very reactable shadow counter. Well, most moves, I should say. There's some moves that are kind of hard to do on reaction, like Arya's Arc Explosion. Obi-Wan though, very nice. A little bit of the tired Saberwolf gaming. So I'm just trying to make sure people are gaming. Oh my god, 4 Ragged Edge gets the combo. Huge punish. Heavy kick. Reset. That was kind of sick. 4 frame wake up. No shadow count for both gamers. Ooh, the medium punch. Very nice. It's one of Saberwolf's best buttons. Nice little 6 frame. Do we maximize damage? No shadow meter. I definitely recommend for any character, if you get a lockout and your combo just started, look to put it, I mean at any point honestly, look to put a shadow linker in there. It's an easy addition of damage. Usually you want to go for your fastest shadow move, whichever one takes the least amount of time to overall do. Oh, we didn't get the punish on the hamstring. There we go. Probably didn't need it for that one, but I like using it, making sure I get the practice in. Charging overpower from that far away is pretty dangerous. Heavy, not broken. We break the Shadow Linker though. Oh, nice punish. Heavy, not broken. Well, I don't know what that setup was. Crossing through the neutral jumping is a little greedy. No shadow counter. Oh, he just got the meter for it though on that one. But seriously, with how much they've been letting shadow counter being ripped, that is definitely a thing to look for. Oh, using the plus frames, Havik pressing something. Yeah, everyone does seem to know how to use the plus frames though. That's good to see. All right. We're just waiting on this match to get done, and then we can start the next round. Thank you, everyone, for being punctual and whatnot. Also, last match here. Plus Range didn't use it. I don't know what he's expecting. There's pretty much no reason if your opponent doesn't have a 80 meter, nothing to invul through, like you might as well just go ahead and use your plus frames. Especially if you're more than plus if you're +2 or higher, like Saberwolf can't do anything without Shadow Meter. Oh, you could have got way more damage off that. Oh, we can kill. There we go. Great lead here from Havik. See if he can maintain it. I mean, when playing against Wolf, you need to know which buttons of his are plus. If he does that big move wherever he like moves really far forward quickly, that one claps his hands, that is always plus on block. Okay, get off me. Dash out. Did not get the jump there. Whiff the button. That's too early, no punish. And there we go, the toss. Oh, no meaties, getting tossed out of it. Oh, neutral jump throw bait, the classic. Oh, no punish. Yeah, Saberwolf is a whip punish monster, by the way, with because you can just be walking backwards, just trying to play the spacing game, and you can just press heavy punch. Anytime you see something whip, back and heavy punch. Stegosaurus cocktails? What is that? Oh, that should be it. Very nice from Havik. Again, if a basic of KI, well, actually, I wouldn't say any game. Meter management in this game, though, is kind of the golden rule of it is kind of use it or lose it. You get meter pretty fast in this game. If you got 2 full bars, you should be really eyeballing any opportunity to use it. In most situations, there's probably some sort of exceptions you could think of where you might want to keep that shadow meter on hand. But in general, you should be wanting to use your meter. Stregosaurus is an Italian, or Strega is a Italian herbal liquor. Means witch? Hell yeah. Oh, not the wall splat, mid-screen. Okay, we break the mediums. I do believe Obi-Wan's been going for medium a lot. Again, no shadow counters on the ragged edges. Oh, you went for it that time. You could do it on reaction, though, to the ragged edge. I would say representing shadow counter against a Wolf players isn't the worst idea, because he has very strong plus frames. But on ragged edge, you can literally just react. Okay, just taking the damage. I like it. Okay, plus frames, dash through. We get the throw. Oh, we want getting clipped on the head a lot. That's another thing they're not using that I forgot. I just not thinking about because I'm not a Wolf player. Is run uppercut is an incredible neutral tool. To get you in close to your opponent. Maybe it's not so good in the Saberwolf mirror because you're leaving yourself -2 in front of Saberwolf. But in general, it's a really good kind of neutral skip tool. Again, no shadow counter. Oh, we're whipping. Ooh, heavy jump throw. Okay, get off me. If it's spaced on block, that sounds hard to do. I like that Obi-Wan's starting to try to react to it. Okay, we're gonna be plus again. Overhead, or overpower. And that's gonna be it for Obi-Wan. Could have gone into Ultra way earlier. You definitely want to make sure you go into Ultra as fast as possible. Make sure your opponent doesn't have any chance to break you. All right, that is it for the first round. Give me a little time, set up a commercial break, and we'll get into round 2. That was 3-1 for Obi. Let's see what we got for round 2. Let's see. Who do I want to put on? You're Italian? Hell yeah. Yeah, let's do these two. We're gonna get Chris and CC on stream, and then we'll get Dirus and Errors on stream. And then that means Obi-Wan and Faffel can play off stream. BlisterWarts and Havik can play off stream, and then Glowseekurr and Taz can play off stream. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking for CC and Chris. I will send out invites in just a moment if you want to wait for that. Otherwise, you can join on my name. I believe CC and I are friends on Xbox Live. I think we did that earlier. Yeah. Kind of throwing CC to the wolves a little bit against the top seed, but I do want to get everyone on stream as much as possible, and I think every other match, this is like my optimal setup to get as many people on stream. I believe they can do okay. Let's see it. Now Chris is a nerd. He's got pro stars. How are you having pro stars and coming into this tournament? You just got your second one? Maybe I should ban anyone with Xbox Pro Stars. I'm not going to do that because I've definitely fought some people with Pro Stars on Xbox Live that should be in the Rookies tournament. Unfortunately, Pro Stars aren't what they used to be. You want to get banned? I was just offering to ban you. What are you talking about? They'll say you're good enough. I still don't think, like, graduating for rookies, there's definitely some players that there's some players that still have some hefty gaps in their gameplay. You can kind of get through the rookies with just some good offense, maximizing your damage. I mean, those are good things to learn and whatnot, but there's definitely still things to learn after you graduate from rookies, is what I'm saying. What about you? I think honestly, I think you should have graduated a while ago. I don't think you're so strong that it's absurd you're in here, but you're definitely one of the best players that have been allowed in rookies. There's lobby information for it is there's a channel called lobby information, but it's almost always for fail, let's experiment. What's up, Yami? Thank you for the raid. You're definitely not allowed, sorry. I know you're just making a joke. Just waiting for CC to get in here. Is Blister on chat? Make sure you talk to him in the Discord. I think he likes to DM as well. You're free to DM people, but I prefer you doing it in the Discord just so I can keep it tabs on what's actually going on. It's nice to be like, oh, are these two playing? Yeah, I can go through matchmaking and be like, okay, yeah, they talked to each other like 5 minutes ago. They should be going. Thank you, Yami, again. Oh, damn, we got Orchid. All right, was not expecting this. Don't see too many Orchid players. Chris definitely getting a little goofy with it. Nice, got the drone. Oh, late break on the heavy. Good reaction though. CC looking to react to heavies, it looks like. We wake up light kick, get some real meaties. Okay, a lot of jumping from CC I'm seeing right now. Jumping is definitely good, but you don't want to be your only method of approach. It's looking like CC might want to block a bit too on wake up. Oh my god, you got auto doubles from that. Maybe I should ban this character. Heavies. Oh, a little late. Yeah, CC definitely wants to block a bit. Seeing a lot of just wake up buttons from this guy. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's something wrong with always waking up with buttons, but blocking is very strong. Talk about Arya. I'm making a goof about Arya. Arya is a very strong character, let's say. Let's just say that. She's very strong. Also, yes, like Yami's saying, pop that instinct. Arya's a low skill character. So true. I don't actually believe that, but she's definitely the strongest character in the game. It's not, I don't think it's understandable to ban her. I gotta stop making jokes like that, because some people take it seriously. Okay, lockout immediately. Ooh, walk up, no punish. Went for the heavy slide. Flick flag, opener ender. That was a cross up. We lock out immediately. Yeah, so far what I'm seeing from CC, you know, hopefully we get CC on a little later. We can see some of their offense. Ooh, the overhead. But mostly what I'm seeing from them right now is they don't block too much and they are gas breaking a lot. Nice ender though. We get in there. Oh yeah, I remember what you're talking about. Gas shadow counter. Working out. It wasn't ample mouse. Oh, DP? No, another overhead. Oh, that does a combo. Overhead. Here we go. Opener ender though again. The whip ultra. And that shit is goofy.
Awesome victory.
You never seen that before, Dirus? That's a classic. There's all sorts of glitched ultras in this game. The ones that like make the camera angle go funny. Ones where like that just happened, where the character getting comboed just drops out. Blocked ultras used to be a thing. I'm not sure if anyone still has a blocked ultra, but that was a silliness. I have been seeing CC wake up with a lot of buttons. And I will say, if you want to wake up with anything with Orchid, she has a dragon punch with the I can't remember what it's called, but it is fully invincible. It's a DP input kicks. So if you want to wake up with anything, do that. Yeah, I had to block. Corner splat? No, just corner carry under. Yeah, it is just kind of looking like Chris out classes CC here. Going for manuals. That combo's heavy. It's not broken. There's nothing wrong with going into heavies always. There we go. There's a DP. But if you're going to be doing heavies all the time, you want to make sure you are counter breaking at some point. That's if your opponent is reaction breaking you all the time. Oh, just gets hit. That's gonna be the kill. Yeah, Chris is really good. Chris is definitely a candidate for getting knocked out of this bracket. There's a reason he's the #1 seed. Chris, you don't need to be doing ultras to people. But yeah, mostly what I'd like to see from CC is a little more wake up block, and probably tone down the guest breaks. Please get on my lobby, Chris. That's the set's over. It's first to 3. Just alt F4 your game, Chris. There we go. Yeah, now we're gonna have Errors and Dirus on stream now. I don't have Eris? I'm really not sure how to pronounce your name. It's an odd combination of characters. Get in the lobby, Dirus, please. Steam update? Like Steam as a whole? There should be an update for KI. They did recently update the backend to do like XP events, bonus XP events, but then you know that's on their side. We got a Mira player though. I've definitely seen Eris? I've seen them in the main KI Discord game in a bit. Mira's a cool character. She's certainly one of the harder ones to get gaming and whatnot. I've given you a minute already. We're still waiting on other sets though to finish out. How long could a Steam update take? I legitimately don't know. I think that happens in the background for me. Or like, no, it happens whenever you boot up Steam. That's when it happens. I guess Pete's been doing one-hit ultras because they've seen them so many times they want to get it over with. Full ultra as possible. I've never seen this game with the keynotes syncing with it. Sometimes people do ultras. You're allowed to do ultras, by the way. You can do ultras. I feel like it's not within the spirit. It's not a good sportsmanship if you win over someone pretty strongly to ultra. Just personally. But you're allowed to ultra. People mostly do one-hit ultras because a lot of KI players don't practice ultras, so they just don't have anything. At the end of sets, you only do ultras for pop-offs. You want to show someone your indie movie? There's definitely some cool ultra tech, but I definitely haven't practiced that. As viewers of the Alex Alchemy charity thing early this year would have known. Yes, I said a pun. I feel like he's trying to hurry the bracket along. Yeah. Part of it is definitely like KI's lobby system. Like it already takes long enough to get like back into the match. You can grab a drink. What's up, Kron? Okay, there we go. We got Dirus in here versus Eryz. I don't know how strong of a player Eryz is, so we're about to see. Hopefully they get they got one game off Chris, so they can't be that bad. Nothing wrong with being bad though, you know. We'll start somewhere. Yeah, I see Dirus is using Shago. Oh, there's the connection we know and love. Let you down yesterday? Oh, we're just doing jump-ins? Oh, throw tech, whip punished. Can we break? Ultrafine? No shadow off that though. Definitely the classic mirror neutral skip is light Ultrafine into shadow Bloodseekers. Overhead, medium, heavies, not broken. We get the life back. I like it. And there we go. They know about it. Oh, wow. That was unfortunate. Kind of a decent guess though for Dirus there. Just kind of surprised he actually got the guess. That's not active. That sucks. I did not get a haircut 408, but thank you. But yeah, definitely something to note for Eryz. If you set up your opponent blocking Shadow Bats, you want to do lows or you want to do a jump in. You want to do empty lows to them while you got them blocking. They know about Shadow Counter. That's good. End it. There we go. Nice. Yeah, Dirus' connection is not the best. Oh, we drop it. Lost their. I think they lost their ender. I think that sweep was supposed to be an ender. That's unfortunate. Gets opened up low. The gas break immediately. Heavies. That's a blowout. Oh no. No Shadow Bats. Nice block. Oh, didn't get the combo. Maybe they were trying to do a manual off of it. Oh, and the lockout. Bats. Yeah, you have to hold that. A little early on the dash in. All right, there's definitely some decent Mira gameplay actually. Apparently, what is Dr. Claw from? What is that? That's Inspector Gadget. Is Dirus from watching Inspector Gadget?
Fight on.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
That's what his voice is like, right? Will the jump in? Dirus just hitting some meaties here. There we go, bats. Guess. Okay, we get the light back. I've never noticed how green this corner is. All the guess shadow counter. I mean, it's good to do if your opponent's just sending offense all the time. Thank you, Taz. The block. Definitely better to do if you block Shago's overhead, press like a jab. Because you're not going to get a throw punish because it's only -2. And if they try to throw tech, they'll get counter hit. You don't know what Inspector Gadget is? I mean, that's actually not that surprising. It's not really been a hot property for a while now. DP. Again, the throw tech off of that. It's not the best idea. We get some life back. You're still in danger though. I did not know you could combo off of that technically with a bat. That's funny looking. Oh yeah, that's some old people shit, Kron. What was that? That looks so goofy. No, I'm not gonna host Tokon. I'm really certain that whatever Tokon comes out, there's gonna be a mess of tournaments to sign up for Tokon. Like you're not gonna be needing anywhere to sign up for Tokon. You're gonna have TNS, you're gonna have Paragon's gonna be running that. You're gonna be there's probably gonna be a bunch of smaller ones too. We did run, or I ran one Street Fighter 6 tournament. Oh, overhead clip doesn't get the throw off the stagger. We start. Heavy, not broken. Another heavy, not broken. Dirus doesn't know that's heavy. That's some free big damage. Did I do it in the beta as well? I know I did a beta for City of the Wolves. I think Kron won that one. Oh, the lockout. Early lockout. Gonna be able to get a little bit of damage. Goes for meter instead. I will say something I've seen from Arise is, you know, Mira's got a slow walk speed and they're just kind of walking around. Ooh, that was dangerous. Dirus getting caught by still. Embrace doesn't do damage though. Oh, the bait! Yeah, you gotta be careful with that whenever your opponent has instinct. Nice block. Dirus can't count. Goes for the guess counter breaker. Doesn't quite work out. You never forget Cook at 90. You had that cheater character though. Kine was busted back then. So was Hotaru though, which Slash was playing. Little juggle combos. I'm not sure if I care for the juggle combos. Taking your knockdown, I feel like is pretty strong. Got caught with the low. Drops the combo. There's a low. Didn't try to go for the anti-air. Oh, the jump in. Confirm. It went for the light auto double afterwards. Could have just gone into ultra. Maybe the easy ultra failed him for a second. I don't know. Good shit to Arise though. Their beer is actually looking pretty solid. Dirus is also just one of those stronger players. It is an unfortunate thing. Sometimes it's like it's kind of top heavy for the rookies sometimes. They were fighting their brains out though. Here we go. I think we only have 2 players I've not gotten on stream yet. You know how Shago works? That's fine. That's fine. We all learn somewhere. The big thing to know about Shago is everything besides his overhead for his like openers is unsafe, and his overhead's -2. That's like a big thing to know. But I'm gonna send a commercial. We're gonna get the next set on. Dirus, please leave my lobby. That was 3-0 Dirus. What happened? I won? Huh? Ooh. Okay, let me figure out how I'm gonna go on stream. We gotta get Faffel. We definitely gotta get Faffel on here. And who else has not been on stream? Taz. That's right. Although we just had Arise on. Oh, no, wait, no. Yeah, that's who that is. We just had Arise on, so let's not do that this round. We'll get Taz next round for sure. How about CC and Havik? Oh. I mean, we just had... Oh, whatever. I can't... Actually, no, let's switch it around. We'll switch it around a little bit. We'll get Chris and Obi-Wan on stream now. And then we'll get Faffel and Glowseekurr on stream after that. So that means BlisterWarts and Dirus off stream. Please get that started as soon as possible. Havik and CC off stream. Taz and Arise off stream. Like, part of me is like thinks that I just have a fondness for Combo Breaker because I play Killer Instinct, but I think honestly it's just like the best tournament experience out of the ones I've been to. I've still not been to CEO, that's like, and Frosty's. Those are like the 2 big ones in the US I've not been to. He's qualified now. It looks like he didn't sync up with rank data. So they should come back, or unless he sent himself, he qualified himself again. Okay, no, they should come back next time you connect. It should be fine. You should probably know that though. Surprise! Saberwolf coming out again from Obi-Wan. No punish! You gotta make sure you get so few opportunities to actually punish Arya. You gotta make sure you capitalize on those situations. Okay. That's not gonna work! Nice heavy break. Will we get the throw off of that? No punish! I think he was looking to overpower, but he might have tapped back twice. Yeah, shadow counter not working out for Chris. Nice bait! Man, Chris is still waking up DP though. And that kick where she throws out the grenades is heavy. You can break that whenever she kicks you or wherever the grenades come out. Or wherever the grenades hit you. Oh, I think that was shadow counterable, actually. I don't think Chris quite timed that one correctly. Chris is testing it, seeing that you don't have shadow counters for shotgun blitz. He's going to abuse it. Oh, no punish! Throw punish is one of the worst like habits you can have in this game. It can work in some situations in your favor, depending on the character. Like Agados can get a free chunk if he really needs chunks off a throw. But most characters, if you have the chance to punish with a jab or something, you're going to want to start a combo instead. Okay, we DP out. Again, Chris is one of the strongest players here.
The world cannot rely on
Maybe not for long, though.
Awesome victory.
How do you play against Arya? You gotta make sure you're punishing her when you can. What's up, Cokes? You drop 2 big punishes on the blocked Crescendo? I think it's the name of that. Yeah, it's Crescendo, Allegro, and Dissonance are her special move names. Blister's not responding. I'll get onto him. Crescendo. Are you talking about the body itself? Oh, fly body. What base body, booster body. That's what it is. And blade body. No counterplay. True. Oh, we're really holding Power Devour. That's definitely not the best idea. Oh, okay, there we go. Signs of life on the shadow counter. I feel like with Spinal, probably a good thing it's to teleport out of the way. Especially if they're giving you space, just teleport out of the corner. Especially if you got a skull. Pop that instinct, man. Pop the instinct, get your skulls. Oh, that's actually a good time to do a shadow counter. If you think your opponent's gonna follow up a projectile with a button, it's not a bad time to do shadow counter. But seriously, Spinal, pop the instinct immediately, usually, whenever you have it. If you have no skulls, you should pop instinct and immediately get skulls. Hey, Skater. Power Devour is actually really good in KI 2013. It's not like a something you can always do. It's something you do in certain situations. Nice block. Doesn't get the punish. A little late on it. I like seeing the attempt, though. Yeah, I know. You said it was bad since it dropped the combo. That's unfortunate. In the combo? No, we went for heavies. You could have just killed with that. There we go. No skulls? There we go. We get one. We get one. But there's just an opener into the Ultra. Dirus, make sure you said you're waiting for BlisterWarts. Make sure you're still in the Discord though and looking for it.
Awesome victory.
BlisterWarts pinged you already, actually. Hell yeah. I don't eat meat anymore, but hell yeah to burgers. I love me a burger. Boyga. Mr. Boyga. Yeah, you were talking about Blister holding it up. Now you're holding it up. Come on. Glacius. I don't know how good of a pick this might be. We'll see, though. We can't threaten with the big invul, though, with Glacius. Tron getting hit? No! If Arya's floating like that while you're playing Glacius, like, jumping and using your lance normals can be really strong to hit her. As if she's floating from far away. I like Cold Shoulder out of the corner. Yeah. Glacius also has the forward medium punch that can really control space. No, we just dash up, we throw? That's kind of dirty. Another throw that will do it. But we won. Gets the first life bar. Set it up. Oh, just gets blessed with the overhead. Lockout, that should be death. Why are you doing manual shit, man? He wants to do cool stuff instead of actually just doing damage. Should use that Shadow Meter. It could have killed on that lockout. Ooh, nice whip punish. You can also, with Glacius, you can't just steal turns. Like, you can go Cold Shoulder into Shadow Hail. It's kind of like a brain dead neutral skip. It's plus on block, it's gapless. It's pretty good. Oh my god, he's got those? Oh, you tried to do something. You could have just blocked and shadow countered. You could have just blocked and shadow countered. He's really over relying on that. Another shadow counter. The guess break. Liquidize out. Doesn't get the combo. Oh, you're using your plus frames. Heavy, no counter break. Wall splat. He goes for the medium breaker. Oh my god, he gets the whip punish. Shadow Shatter, that was sick. That was good stuff. Chris definitely looking like a, you know, the liquidize maybe making his pressure a little uncomfy. Glacius was the answer. I mean, Glacius is, you know, Arya is strong. Glacius is also quite strong. I like this patient defense. There we go, jump back, create the space, set up hail. Oh, no punish, gets the punish on the backdash. Heavy's broken. Obi-Wan's got to start representing counter breakers if he's going to be using heavy so much. Chris has been breaking it like every time, besides the times he guest breaks. Oh, wasn't ready for the punish, that sucks. And gets counter broken. You got instinct to pop. Glacius armor is pretty strong. He's like, I think he's the only character that gets to have armor in the air as well. Drops the combo. Those light linkers from Glacius do come really fast. That's not going to combo, but it will meaty. Good reaction from Chris though. Using his projectile events. What the hell was that? Why did the Ender only hit like that? Heavies? Oh, he didn't break it that time. Yeah, good use of the shadow though. Honestly, Glacius has two ways he uses meter most of the time. Usually he's trying to just do safe pressure, or he's dumping damage in lockouts. You can also use it for a far shatter punish, as you saw in the last match. Nice ultra confirm into the ultimate. Boo! You only had one pixel on both those life bars. Shouldn't be allowed. Arya players, you know, with their unearned ultimates. I mean, technically, if she has all three of her bodies, that's a supreme with Arya. Easy. Yeah, please get out of here. Glowseekurr in here real fast. Let's see, that was a 3-1 for Chris. We're gonna do a little commercial break. I'll try to get Glowseekurr's opponent in here. Which is Faffel. Yeah, Devil was gaming yesterday. That was really cool. It sucks, you know, that, you know, Zombie's a cheater. He was using Arya. I'm joking. I gotta say it real fast, just so no one takes me seriously. I will say, if you're generally mad about any character, just remember, you can also play that character.
Welcome. Fight on.
Damn, Bussy Blaster on the Tush. Yeah, I'm not sure if Glowseekurr knows how to handle this. Tusk is a pretty uncommon character. Pre-game to work meeting? What the hell is... From Craftsman? It doesn't look like he's handling it right now. Ooh, the empty low though. Whiff DP, big punish from Faffel. Oh, drops the combo. Mediums, heavies. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, empty jump. Trying to bait out those DPs. Gets the counter breaker. I don't think that's dead. It's gonna be close though. Oh yeah. That's why you play Tusk. You want to do some big damage? Good control for Faffel.
Death comes to all.
If you want to learn how to play against Tusk, especially like strong Tusk players, they will not be doing that much in neutral. They're looking to press big buttons and keep you away for the most part. So you need to also be patient in neutral and look for your opportunities to punish him. You can throw some fireballs against him. Tusk has Immortal Spirit, so you know he can get around them. So, but it's a good option to represent, to make the Tusk thinking about it. Oh, big heavy punch. We get the combo. Okay, guess break comes out. Oh my god. Deflect frames. Again, you gotta be patient against Tusk, otherwise you're gonna lose all your life. Faffel dropped his combo. We get a DP though. And there's the punish. Nice one chance. He saw that he had all the potential damage there to close out the life bar. Oh my god, those meaty setups, deflecting. No whip punish, we do low crush though. I think he would have won on speed as well. Big opener, heavy. There we go, we break that. Glowseekurr definitely looking like he doesn't know what's plus or minus from Tusk. Heavy DP, yeah. Faffel could have been reacting to that Shadow Fireball with his own Shadow, I think. Maybe he was locked in block stun, actually. I'm not 100% sure. Damn, the big heavy kick.
Death comes to all.
Yeah, Tusk is definitely can be a tough character to play against.
Supreme victory.
I feel like a light and medium wind kick are probably good to abuse him a little bit if you're up close. Like, not terrible options to use. You gotta use your heavier buttons against him too, so you can play in the same spacing. Like forward heavy kick. You typically don't want to jump too much, because a lot of times, a lot of Tusk will be pressing... Oh, we just got Shadow Jago. Okay. But anyway, you don't want to be jumping too much. This might be dangerous, because Tusk has that standing heavy punch, which just like covers the entire sky pretty much. Overhead. Tried to do a long overhead. Did not work out. Nice punish. Waited for the slide. No break on the heavy. We tried to do another setup. We get the block, but try to DP punish. 3 heavies. Faffel finally breaks it. Yeah, Shadow Counter's really strong against Tusk too, especially if they're doing like buttons into Skull Splitter. There's usually a gap in between that. So that's a good thing to look for. If your opponent's doing that a lot, if he's doing a button into the overhead swing of his sword, or well, it's not an overhead, but he like swings the sword over his head and down onto the ground, that usually has a gap. You're gonna get shadow counted here though. You don't have to shadow counter that move. And that move is, I believe, -9. I could be wrong. It is punishable though. Glowseekurr really trying to get a little bit more damage with the Shago. Nice medium breaker. Something that's strong with Shago though is he's not the biggest damage character in most situations. So getting quick knockdowns, I mean playing for the kill there would have been the right call because he was so low. That looked crazy. But getting a knockdown and just running Oki with Shago is like kind of what you want to be doing anyways. Oh, big block. Didn't quite get the punish with that, but you know, he still gets hit. Heavy, big lockout. We take all the damage we get. DP. Oh, yeah, you can't deflect throws. I like it. And to give her for the lockouts done. DP though. Dark Gift gone. How much time was even left? How much does this do? Like 10%? 20? He got 20. Okay, that was still worth it, I feel like. That was still pretty good. Baffle ready for the punish though. We quit out of that so fast. Holy. What is that big Shago super move? It is a 6-frame command grab that he only has whenever he has instinct. And whenever he does it, he loses instinct. He spends all of his instinct. Tusk pisses you off. I mean, you gotta be more calm against Tusk. Losing patience is it's a big, easy way to lose to Tusk. Is it a big hitbox? I don't think it is. But it can be good to punish a lot of things on reaction. Like, whenever you're playing against Shago, it's typically advised not to really go for throws whenever he's able to activate Instinct. Because it's throw invuls, so if you if you try to do a throw wherever they pop Instinct, you'll just get whiff punished, or your throw will get punished for like 60% of your life. 60, 40, it's like 50, 40, 50. I think it's like 47 or something like that. It's close to half your life, though. Okay, moving on, though. And yes, it does scale. Commercial time, we'll get the next sets on the stream. Pay attention to Discord. Okay, we're gonna get Obi-Wan and CC on stream now. And then we'll get Taz and BlisterWarts. So that means Chris and Dirus off stream. That means Glowseekurr and Ery's off stream. And Havik and Faffel off stream. Yeah, Obi-Wan and CC up first. I'll send an invite in just a moment. We got Obi-Wan. It looks like CC's closing out a killer instinct in between each round. I just keep the game up if you can. But yeah, looking to get CC on stream now. Yeah, typically you won't see Shago use the Annihilation outside of like near whenever they popped Instinct. Because his Instinct, using like the meter stealing potential of his Instinct is like actually might be stronger than Annihilation. Is this your third one? Damn. I gotta pay more attention. That's okay though. I already called it. That just means I will for sure not get you on stream next time. You would take the punish usually? Like you getting punished by Annihilation? Yeah, if you pop it and you get the punish immediately, it's really, really strong. But if you pop it and you don't get that, like the other part is like really, really strong too. I'm not saying don't take it, but I'm saying like outside of having that, like if he didn't have Annihilation, his Instinct would still be like one of the better ones in the game. Probably not like a top 5 one or anything like that, but it's still quite a strong Instinct in my opinion. Once again, CC, we're looking for you to join the bracket, or the tournament lobby. Not the bracket, you're in the bracket. Yeah, like I was saying, his Instinct is kind of crazy. Honestly, I forgot that it gives him plus frames on his on some of his moves. Not all. I forget exactly if it's like a blanket thing or if it's just off of special moves. It's on buttons too, isn't it? Hopefully we can get CC in here soon. All of his grounded moves are +2. Okay, there we go. Fuck me. That's yeah, that's really strong. Again, CC, we're looking for you. If you can hear my voice. Looking here on stream. I might just swap over to Taz and BlisterWarts first and give them some moments if they're not here soon. If you have something holding you up and you need a few minutes, let me know. I will postpone a stream match or whatever. Or even just like not put you on stream. The song was called Virtual Insanity, yes. Okay, we're gonna swap around for now. Let's get Taz and BlisterWarts on stream now. We'll give CC some time. I don't know what's going on with him. Red, white, and blue T-Rex shirt. Obi-Wan, please get out of the lobby. Please get out of the lobby, Obi-Wan. Thank you, thank you. And there we go, there's Taz. But yeah, CC, if you're listening, if something's holding you up, that's fine. Just let me know when we come back. I'll try to get you on stream again. If not, I guess we'll just call that a DQ and move on. There's a Shago move I never use, which gives you meter. It gives both you and your opponent meter. It allows you to get even stronger cash outs in Instinct. Because you can only do it... Oh, sorry. You can only do it whenever your opponent is tethered to you, I'm pretty sure. And it gives both of you meter. But Shago spends... Half of his meter is spent from the other character wherever he's got the tether on you. Yeah, just hit him. If he's not going to be playing, hit him. If you block a wind kick, Jago is minus. You got to press a standing button against Jago whenever you block a wind kick. You can take your turn back. That was just a straight up punish. Yeah, sometimes you can punish. I don't know the frame data for all of Spinal's buttons though. The medium version is -6 and the heavy version is -8. But yeah, make sure you press the standing button because sometimes I try to do wind kick after you block wind kick and it can low crush you. Oh, no punish. A little too late. That's unfortunate. Light gas breaks a lot here from BlisterWarts. Oh, medium's not broken. We're gonna spend a lot extra meter. Please do DP ender. No, why'd you do launcher ender? It didn't even hit meaty. Good DP. Random shadow teleport. That's not what you want to see. That might have been a misinput.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Supreme victory!
I'm not sure what's up with these Jago players. Just like doing juggle ender that not having like setups after the juggles. I know it looks cool, and that's why most people do it. But you really you're sacrificing damage if you do the laser sword ender instead of the DP ender. So if you're going to be sacrificing that damage, you want to make sure you get the benefit from it. I believe you can still meaty your opponent too with the DP ender. So you know you get more damage and you get OQ. Okay, let's see what Taz can do here. We're letting the intros rock again. Nice block on the sweep. Goes for the slide. Oh, that was not meaty. Yeah, you gotta take your turn back after blocking wind kick. Mediums. A lot of that PD's building up. Slide. I want to see Taz go into heavies. BlisterWarts has been guest breaking pretty much every single opening. Pop that instinct as soon as possible. Always pop instinct with spinal. If you do not have skulls with instinct and you have, if you don't have skulls with spinal and you have instinct, you want pretty much always pop instinct. As you just saw there, he gets 3 free skulls whenever he pops instinct. Shadow cash out, we're extending. Oh, we dropped that combo. Guess heavy break that time. Oh, you could have comboed. Another gas break from BlisterWarts. No punish. At least Spinal's like minus a billion on that slide. I think it's 9 or something. There we go, we have the life bar. Oh, Tad's just a little late on these punishes. No, we're overextending. Oh, that actually punished. DP? Could have punched DP. Get the manual. Drop the combo. That's unfortunate. That'll hit. One chance combo into Ender will do it for Taz. Oh, we got the jump over the fireballs.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Getting pretty close there. I will say for Taz, like, you could use the run a bit more. You don't have to fully run at your opponent. You can get just a little bit closer. You can run at them, you can just slide. You can run, do teleport. And you do all sorts of things with the run. You can run, jump. It definitely it puts a little bit of fear into your opponent whenever you suddenly burst forward with movement. But also, now let's make sure we pick a stage. I mean, they can't all be winners, Glowseekurr. It's okay. You gotta keep a positive attitude. Well, you might have just been stating fact, but still, keep it positive. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I'm not sure. Keep your skulls up with the spinal. If you get a combo, you don't need to finish. You don't need to fill out the combo meter. You can actually just do a few hits and finish it, which is actually kind of strong for spinal too, because he can get skulls that way. So you can just do a quick combo, do the skull finisher, and just like get some ammo to play neutral with, where you can start doing a Skeleport into like Soul Sword cancels. Yeah, I'd really like to see Taz start using teleports more and running a bit more. There we go. Yeah, get in there. Shadow, in the combo now. Yeah, you gotta end the combo. You gotta get a sense for when that timer ends. So if you get a lockout, you just don't want your opponent to be able to break it at all. You want to get that guaranteed damage. Ooh, big heavy lockout, finish the combo. Don't overextend. No, we dropped it. That's unfortunate. It looked like I think Taz was trying to finish the combo, so that's a good sign. Nice block. Heavy break again. Throw. Do another skull. Yeah, get him. Let's go. Yeah, Rise. That's actually a really good attitude. I like to see it. Drop the combo, but we still get it. Just in the combo, get big damage. Oh, we got a skull on him too. That was actually nice. Let's go. Heavy's broken. Anti-air. That was interesting. Punish, you could have gotten Ultra off that. Oh no. Oh, went for the random Shadow Skeleport. It works out. Shadow Skeleport's... It's a really risky thing to throw out in neutral. Because it's extremely punishable. It's slow as well. So depending on what they did, it's possible that they can just block and punish. If you have instinct, You can do Shadow Skeleport, and if it doesn't whiff, you can pop Instinct, and then you're like plus in their face. That's pretty good. But just doing it randomly is a little tough. Fuck out Shago matches after this? Hell yeah. As nice overhead block, doesn't quite get the punish. I do like these low lows that like crouching light with Jago is actually pretty strong if your opponent's trying to walk away and whatnot. You can the 2 hits lets you kind of hit confirm it off the first hit into a wing kick. It is hard to anti-air with Spinal, I'm not gonna lie. That's fake as hell though. They're walking up like that and doing it. There's a lot of gaps in there. I'm not even sure if Jago's crouching light kick is plus on block. It might be. A lot of light things are. Just finish the combo. Let's go. We get skulls too. Excellent. But yeah, any light buttons that are plus, they're not plus enough to really allow your opponent to walk up that much. It's -1 on block. There we go. Yeah, if they're, it is chainable though. That is something to know. You can chain it, so it's not always like technically plus or minus on block. Because if they chain another light kick, you'll get counter hit, or possibly it will just be block stun afterwards. Opener ender, we break it. Pop instinct, yeah. Skeleport punished, very nice. I love to see it. We get the instinct skull on. Doesn't really work for much of anything. Also, BlisterWarts is not going to be able to get another one. Finish? Hell yeah, there we go, Taz. 2 matches now. I will say, just as a general, like, admin thing here, all the other matches are done, and CC has not replied at all in the Discord, so we might just be moving on after this. I might just DQ him for this round, so maybe OB1 doesn't get 3 matches on stream. If he shows up, you're more than welcome to play your match still, but right now it's kind of looking like he's just AFK. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he didn't understand the format. Maybe he thought he was out of the bracket already. No, I mean, he played 3 matches though. Yeah, I don't know why he would have left. Also, hey Snow, what's up? I don't think I said hi. If your opponent is standing there not doing anything, attack them. I don't care if there's a controller malfunction or whatever. That's on them to be ready for it. You can do that shit in ranked matches or whatever whenever, you know, tournaments on the line. They're not using their controller though. Don't let them get the advantage just because you're like being patient around and trying to be nice about them not being active. No, could have skeleported out of that. Again, you have like a main trifecta. Oh, honestly, you have 4 good options of Spinal to wake up with. You got backdash, you got skeleport, you got blocking, you got like up back dive kick. Those are all good things to wake up with. Because you can defeat any option with those. Honestly, with just backdash and teleport, you can beat all options. But you gotta guess right. Definitely. Damn, BlisterWarts is cleaning up the end of it though. Getting the ultimate. I will say, Taz definitely kind of gave it up a little bit there with the patience there at the beginning. You should definitely just attack your opponent if they're just standing there. I know you want to seem nice, you know, in case their controllers malfunction or something, but it's tournament. You gotta go in. We're gonna do a commercial break. During this commercial break, I'm gonna give CC a full minute, the commercial break, to say anything in Discord or in chat. If they don't say anything, we're just gonna move on. But yeah, I do like to. Ads will be ran, regardless if I wanted them to or not. So I just do it in between sets to make sure they do get ran. Okay, we're just gonna move on. Again, Obi-Wan, if CC does show up at some point in the near future, you're more than welcome to play the match out. The new Twitch mid-roll ads that shrink the stream. They're so gross. It seems I didn't get no ad. What do you mean? Unless you're subscribed or you have Twitch Prime, you should be getting ads. Bright and loud corpo noise in your face. We love it. Anyways, we got one last round here to play out. Let me figure out who I want to get on stream. I would say BlisterWarts, you'll be off stream. But yeah, I was just typing to BlisterWarts there. If CC doesn't show up, you'll just get a free win. Let's see. Sorry, I'm making decisions right now. It's tough. So I want to put it on stream. I've already had Chris twice, but I kind of want to see this match. I'm not going to lie. And this might be Chris's last rookies bracket. We'll see. I'll have to do the math later. So we're going to get Chris and Faffel on stream. And then we'll get Eryz and Havik after that. So Obi-Wan and Taz off stream. BlisterWarts and oh wait, I already called that one. They already know. Glowseekurr and Dirus off stream. And that's all the matches. Baffle's Tusk is looking pretty good though. As long as he can handle a little bit of Arya nonsense, I think he can do well in this matchup. Yeah, this is the last one. I thank you for the update. I appreciate you. Five HP is pretty good. It's a pretty good button. And it's pretty good to use against Arya too, because she likes to float, and she has miserable little 5 frames to try to punish it. So it's pretty good against her specifically too. I think Tusk is probably one of the best characters against Arya. His Immortal Spirit and stuff like that, like it's specific stuff that you need to learn to use in the matchup. But his Immortal Spirit can ignore a lot of the things she does. He does huge damage. Arya doesn't like huge damage characters because she can just suddenly lose a body out of nowhere. There are big fireworks going off nearby. Does he step under 2MK? I'm not sure. I think her projectile normals would be deflect, but I'm not sure though. If I'm 100% honest, not sure. Oh, missed the punish, but the gap in there lets Chris be counter hit. Not afraid to throw, I like it. Don't be a coward. Especially Tusk's DP. If he's not an instinct, he can't really get that much damage off of you. Oh, that was... Did you get an enter off of the drone assist? What happened there? I have no idea what just happened. There we go, nice punish. One chance at the damage. No, we extend a little bit. Drop into the heavy. Tries to DP. Huge punish. Heavy broken. There we go. Chris is only going to get one instinct, although that might be all he needs. But the blade body's dead. That's actually kind of huge for Faffel here. Now only one body left. Big heavy punch. That did like 30% to Arya. Okay, trying to bait out Shadow Counterbreaker. Didn't want it though. You're in this body, you can just block it out. Just block it out. There's no overhead risk. No shadow counter on the shotgun blitz. That's definitely something you gotta look for though against Arya. Especially whenever she doesn't have any assist to back it up. The guest shadow counter coming out. You get instant ender. That shouldn't happen too often. Yeah, there's a Mortal Spirit. No shadow to go through it though. I believe the Shadow of Mortal Spirit is projectile invincible. Here we go, we get the throw. There's no wake up here available for Arya. Yeah, you gotta take the meaty. No shadow counter, no shadow through.
The world cannot rely on you.
Bussy Blaster barely losing that one. Definitely you gotta get used to shadow countering shotgun blitz with Arya. If it helps you, like my personal technique is obviously you can't do it whenever there's a drone out. That's something you gotta pay attention to. But I will do it, I will time it in reaction to the startup of the move. That way if they're using shotgun blitz for movement, I will counter, I will usually tag them for moving around. It might not work so well with Tusk. You might need to like make sure you're plinking the medium kick instead of the medium punch. There's only one more. You just gotta finish out the set, man. Okay, light kicks. You can't hit from those light kicks though. Nice big punish. Yeah, I like this strike throw pressure from Faffel. Tusk is decent at it. He's not the strongest character, but he can definitely make you uncomfortable up close. Oh, we lock out in the Shadow Linker. I would say, Faffel needs to, get breakers a bit better. He's been breaking heavies and stuff on reaction. That's not going to work. I don't know why you would do heavy. That might have been a misinput. I don't know why you would do a Shadow Shotgun Blitz against Tusk. He does not have projectiles. Heavies. Oh, guess broke a little bit later. Oh, tried to anti-air, but the drone came up beforehand. Caught the low. Getting out of the way. Another DP out. And there we go. Stronger round there from Chris. Faffel looking a little more unsure about how to... Oh, sorry, I did not swap the names. I updated the scoreboard, though. I didn't swap the names. But yeah, Faffel looking a little bit more unsure about how to deal with Arya offense.
Fight on.
Yeah, my cats are not enjoying the fireworks going off. They sound pretty close too. Empty low. Arya's pretty good at it. Big punish. Chris is pretty good at breaking though. Mediums and heavies, he's usually breaking those on reaction. Faffel does definitely need to represent counter breakers. It's okay if you like whiff a counter breaker or two, but it's important to make sure your opponent knows you will use that option. Otherwise, it's just a free breaker every time something reactable comes up. Nice counter breaker, Shadow. This might be dead. Oh yeah, big tough damage. And there's the second body. Faffel could bring this back. Old guess counter breaker. It can't work against a lot of opponents. No shout counter there. I like the reversal. I like trying to do something. Unfortunately, Chris is ready for the shadow counter. No, we tried to DP. Yeah, Faffel's got to practice shadow countering shotgun blitz. I think that would have been huge for him in this set. Or it might still be. He can still come back for sure. There we go. But yeah, not having the shadow counter reaction for shotgun blitz is kind of huge.
Death comes to all, except me.
It's definitely something for any newer player to know is learning how to use shadow counter. I think almost every character, if not every character, has something you can react to while blocking it and shadow counter it. I'm not 100% sure if every character has something, but it's like all over the place. The game is really designed around shadow counter. A lot of the pressure things are. You can break that heavy, by the way. You don't want to always, because you're not taking that much damage. Like the risk reward's really skewed, but it's something you can do. That might have been a cross up. I honestly don't know. Not gonna kill. He might have been able to kill if he did damage into her, honestly. I don't hate it. He had a little bit of life left. I like testing it. I like showing counterbreaker though. Deflect. Oh, misses manual or is a cancel, I think. Nice TP. Oh, again the shotgun blitz in. There we go. Nice punish. Didn't use his shadow meter. He didn't need it. Very nice. Again, like the number one thing I would tell for Faffel against playing Chris right now is getting the shotgun blitz shadow counter reaction on. I feel like he's playing generally pretty well. That's a DP reaction. It's okay if you take that drone. It's a throw. I'll try to bait something out. Oh, he tried for it. Bro, what's with the bags? Why are you bagging? You can't say you're sorry. It's not like you accidentally just pressed down 20 times. It's good shit to Faffel though. He's playing well. I'm not going to DQ over that. It's just a little weird. I think it's a little strange. You can do whatever you want to. We're going to set a commercial though. We're going to get the last set of the stream. Kendall rubbing your face. Yeah, I don't think Faffel gives a shit. I just think it's a little weird. That's all. Y'all might miss a little bit of the set, and I apologize for that. It's just bound to happen sometimes. Yeah, we got them on the right side and everything.
Fight on.
Mira Saberwolf. I will say bats are very dangerous to do against Saberwolf. I don't think Havik's going to have these reactions because it's kind of more of an advanced player thing to do. But Saberwolf can hamstring on reaction to Mira doing bats if he's in the right spacing. So it's a bad habit to do it in the matchup. Your eyes spending all of their life. Oh. Nice break there. Again, you got the Shadow Meter? Do light Ultrafine into a Shadow Bash. Just get that neutral skip on and do a low-high on them. Low-high throw. Yeah, you don't get OP off her Embrace Ender. At least I don't think you do. If you do, it's like a meaty jab, and that's it. Flip out throw. Oh, her eyes. I think that was a throw tech I saw. Into Ultra? No, we drop it? I mean, this is pretty much impossible for Mira because of just how she works. Like, once you're that low in life, you basically can't do any special moves. Oh no, not the quick combo. But yeah, I think Mira pretty much is locked out of most of her actions now. She might be able to do one thing. But yeah, if you don't have any life to give, she can't do anything. Like, any medium and heavy special is locked out. You can't do them anymore. You can't air dash. You can do a lot of stuff. Yeah, Chris, I don't think Faffel gives a shit. I just found it weird. That's all. The spinning bag. And it was less, me talking about the bagging was less about me like calling it out or whatever. It's more just like, it was completely unexpected. It looks like your eyes need some practice in the Saberwolf matchup though. Not used to dealing with this pressure. Jump in. Using Reaping for empty low is actually not that strong with Mira. It's like pretty reactable. You can't catch some people, but she loses her pressure afterwards, and Reaping is one of those things I was talking about that's reaction shadow counterable. You really want to be doing like air dash into button. You want to be doing Ultrafine into shadow Bloodseekers so you can get uncontestable low-high going on. Yeah, you had to block that. No punish though. Sayrwolf's overhead and lows, you gotta punish with jabs for most characters. Yeah, I'm not sure what the advantage is after the Embrace Ender. I feel like it's at least gotta be very slightly plus. But you can't do too much. Yeah, the low is it's jab punishable. Trying to anti-air Mira is definitely pretty hard. One space hit reaping into shadow bats? Yeah, that's pretty good. Doing spaced reaping overhead or low is pretty good. But they're doing it like up close as like a block string and whatnot, which you can do. If you play against your opponent, you see they're getting opened up by that, like go ahead, by all means, do that. I'm more just saying it's like, it's a bit of a risky thing to do. That's all I'm really saying. Oh, the empty jumper throw tacking. It's definitely hard to be defensive with Mira. Don't make it a bad habit, but if you're in a bad situation you don't like with Mira, you can use her missed special move to get out of any situation. You're probably just getting like you're not getting the DP out or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe you're timing it, but I'm sure you know what's going on. You're definitely a player that can investigate what's your issues. Get the ender. There we go. Very nice. Now here's something really good to do with Mira as well. Do whatever you can to block, shrink them into Shadow Bloodseekers, activate Instinct, get the Vampire Mist on them. Mira's Instinct's pretty good, actually. No break! That could be dead. Not quite. Wake up throw, trying to dash out when it's not real. Yeah, I like it. Send the bats out. Definitely a strong option with Mira that Arise wasn't really using is testing how your opponent deals with bats. If they're not good at like getting past the bats, you can just kind of sit back and zone. You don't get too much off of it, but you can play a little bit more of a mind game and make your approach a little less predictable. But yeah, from her, I like to see more just light Ultrafine into Shadow Bloodseekers and then going for a low overhead and playing with bats a bit more, and then air dashing into jump like heavy punch. Jump medium punch, very strong. It's hard to contest. But I'm glad to hear that it sounds like she's having a good time still. She wants to learn more about what's going on here. But yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. We do still have Glowseekurr and Dirus playing out somewhere. So we're going to have to wait for that score. GG's. Yeah, GG's. Thanks for playing. I'm gonna DQ CC for BlisterWarts match. Apologies, BlisterWarts, but you just don't get a match. If CC shows up soon, I mean like soon. We're talking like maybe an hour or so within that window. You can play your matches out, but I don't think they're going to. I'm assuming something just came up for them. They didn't really say anything. I will say to just general tournament goers, if you have something come up and you can't play your matches, that's 100% okay. Just let me know. That's all I ask. If I know you're somewhere away, I'm fine with it. I can just DQ you. It's whatever. Fighting game tournament and your friend's kitchen. Blah. It looks like 3-1. Glowseekurr, please report your score. I think that's what it is, though. Okay, if all the scores inputted are correct, I will always give that caveat, because sometimes I input scores wrong, and I will, I'll change that on the screen. But if they're right, Chris first place, Obi-Wan in second, Faffel third, Havik in fourth, BlisterWarts in fifth, Glowseekurr in sixth, Dirus in seventh, and CC in eighth. That's pretty good, actually, without playing 2 matches, you know. But that should be it for tonight. Thank you all for playing. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, the next Saturday's tournament will not be a rookies. It will be a monthly bracket for everyone to join in. Rookie players are more than welcome to join as well. But you'll have to wait for another opportunity to play Killer Instinct in a bracket in this specific format. We're going to go raid Carnitas. He streams some KI right now. Am I banned? You'll have to give me some time, Chris. I have to insert all the data. But yeah, until then, GG's. Have a good time. Next Wednesday, by the way, is General ROM only. If you're a weekly player, it's General ROM only. The only character that will be playable is General ROM. It should be a fun tournament. Bye bye.